franktalks.com.
Check out the Frank Talks Relationship column currently running in the Suburban Newspaper online magazine. To read more, please visit www.thesuburban.com.
Understanding the suicide mind. In order to try and understand why someone may consider suicide an option, you must first enter the mindset. A person contemplating suicide is not taking the easy way out. The person is simply in so much pain, in such a headspace, that suicide seems like the only way to escape that pain. To give you an idea of how a suicidal mind distorts perception, a suicidal person has the belief that all those people who love him or her would actually be better off without them. This does not make logical sense. That is the point. It's not going to make sense. That is just one of the ways the suicidal mind distorts the perception of reality. Here's another to help you understand. When you're feeling down, it is still possible to remember a time when you felt happy. When you are in a suicidal mind state, the distortion on reality is that you cannot remember a time you ever felt happy. That is, in part, what contributes to someone feeling that suicide is an option. Divorced and single people, according to Stats Canada, commit suicide more often than married people, partly because those who are divorced suffer greater losses than those who are simply alone. But in both cases, a very real factor is at play. A person who is having a suicidal mindset needs someone outside of their own mind, another person outside of him or herself, to help break the suicidal mind state. Even then, depending on the degree of mental illness, it still may not be enough for certain individuals. I am writing this because I see many people right now in mourning. Anger, resentment, and bitterness is part of the mourning process. That is normal. However, compassion is part of the healing process. You have a choice. You can either show compassion or you can display anger to the person who has committed suicide. And in the event you cannot find it in yourself to show compassion because it is simply not an option for you, then you fully understand the mindset of a suicidal person. Because that same inability to change your perspective is exactly what that suicidal person went through. I wish you all peace and healing. I'm Frank Kermit.
Remember to sign up for the Coping with Loss newsletter and get weekly supporting messages to help you manage your bereavement, grief, and mourning. You are not alone. Sign up at franktalks.com now.
If you need help with your relationships, my buddy Frank, he's got some tips. Just go to franktalks.com. His advice is better than your mom's. He knows what you're going through, Frank has been there too. So log on to franktalks.com, franktalks.com.